Hey everybody, it's Crystal, and I'm logging in today on July 18th to do my 12-week pregnancy vlog. I'm actually 12 weeks and 1 day today, so this vlog is really just more about the last week. So partially, pretty much it was my 11 week. I know that some people do their vlogs and look back, and I haven't got a system down, so this is how it is. So I feel like I'm out of breath talking. And I've already lost my train of thought. Ding! Okay, so I wrote a couple of things down just because I always seem to forget after I've vlogged and I watch it back. Because I always watch it back to make sure, just to make sure that it's okay, and I don't know, I just watch it back. So I made a couple notes, that way I won't forget to some things, but because I always seem to forget at least a symptom or two. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly go over those real quick. I just want to say also, thank you so much everybody for still watching my videos. I really appreciate it. I know that there's this like weird transition period when an infertile gets pregnant, and there's definitely like a huge pregnancy effect in the TTC community. Basically what I mean by that, and I've said this to a couple other people, and I don't mean this in a mean way or anything like that, but when you get pregnant, everyone is so excited for you, and then when you start making your pregnancy vlogs, it's like you see this tremendous drop in people who watch and or comment. And it's fine. I'm not like, you know, like, oh my god, I only got 2 views or anything like that. It's just that it's interesting to see, and I know, and I'm not blaming anybody. I know what it's like because I've been there before. I didn't always follow pregnancy vlogs all the time. A lot of them I would follow and I would just never comment. I know that Vegan Yoga Mama, I followed her like to the T on her pregnancy vlogs just because I loved her. I thought she was fantastic, and she was an endo girl, so I don't know, I felt like I felt something more about her. And there's other pregnancy vlogs that I follow too, but I can say even myself, whenever I was trying to conceive and not pregnant yet, when a lot of people got pregnant, it was really hard to follow those vlogs. So for any of you out there who are still following me and still trying to conceive, I really appreciate it. You have no idea how much it really means that some of you have followed me into this journey, and I mean, I really, really appreciate it. And there's really no way to explain the feeling that you have in that transition period of going from TTC to actually being pregnant. But one day when you guys get pregnant, you're gonna know what I'm talking about, and hopefully you won't think I'm crazy. But there is a huge pregnancy effect when you do finally conceive, unless you already have a lot of pregnant followers. Most of my followers have always been TTC, so. But I've gained a lot of new subscribers who either are pregnant or have had babies, and so I welcome you to my channel, and thank you for finding me, and thank you for being a part of everything. So let's get started real quick. I'm going to try to make this like so that it's not like 20 minutes long. So symptoms I've been having and I've had this one particular symptoms for the last 4 weeks off and on. And I did note this with my doctor last time, not my doctor, but my nurse. I've been having sore joints, like sore thumbs. I hear the peanut. Excuse me. I've been having really sore thumbs. And it's not like I'm doing anything extensive, like exercise or anything like that, that makes it so that I'm causing this problem. It's like I'll just wake up one day and I feel like I did something to them. And it'll only last like a day or two, and then it goes away completely, and it feels like nothing was ever wrong. And then the other day, I felt like my ankle, like it almost felt like I had twisted my ankle a little bit. It was so sore, you know, just turning it and moving it was so sore, and then like 2 days later it was gone. So my joints are really being affected by this pregnancy, which is very strange. I've never, if any of you have felt that, let me know. My nurse did say it was perfectly normal, that a lot of women do get carpal tunnel and just get sore joints during pregnancy. So she said if it gets really bad, to talk to them and they would send me to a specialist. But I mean, I'm not going to go to a specialist. I know what it is, sore joints. I'll deal with it. Let's see. I'm starting to have a lot of lower back pain. It's not excruciating. It's just a little annoying. And I'm on my feet at work. There is a period of time at work where I do sit down at my little desk area and like do scheduling and emails and follow up and stuff like that. But for the most part, I am on my feet a lot. So I think it's that. I think it's just being on my feet all day. And then, and it's not like one of those things where I'm standing and it hurts. Like I don't even feel it. It's just whenever I bend down, like I feel like, oh, almost like it's like I've got a tendon or something that's being pulled. So I have been noticing some back pain. But you know, it comes with the territory of being pregnant, so it's fine. And I also think a lot of it right now, because my uterus is just growing and stretching and moving and shifting, I feel like, and this is why I feel this way. A lot of times when, this is a little TMI, but whenever when I was having periods, and because of my endometriosis and because my uterus was tilted so far back, when I was like the week leading up to my period, I could always tell that my cervix would change positions and my uterus would shift a little bit. And so when that would happen, I always felt like my cervix was pushing down, like on my like anus area, like that area. Like I felt like I could feel pressure around my butthole. I know that's not the technical term, but I'm just saying I could feel a lot of pressure there. And so whenever I have this back pain, I feel that. So I know that it's because my uterus is getting heavier and things are shifting around and moving. And so that's how I know that it's my uterus making me feel that pain. So that's very strange. If anybody's had that feeling who's been pregnant or is pregnant, let me know what you did to make that feel better. I've noticed that if I'm sitting sometimes for a long period of time, that I also will feel it. So then I have to like shift and like move to kind of like move things around. It's very strange. That just worries me because that can cause like really bad hemorrhoids and things like that. And with endometriosis, as bad as I had it, I already had to deal with hemorrhoids a little bit. So I just don't want them to come back like with a vengeance or anything like that. And I know any amount of pressure in that area is going to cause it. So yeah, I've had that weird symptom. I'm still, when I talk, I get out of breath. That's just something I'm gonna have to deal with for a while. I'm still sleepy all the time. I sleep a lot. I am starting to get a little bit more energy back. I can definitely feel that, but when I'm tired and I have to sleep. I sleep a lot. I really do. I've never slept this much in my entire life, but I guess it's good because I need to take advantage of all the sleep I can right now, because I know at the end of the pregnancy it's going to be harder for me to sleep, so I need to just get as much rest in now that I can. Let's see. So I've still been having crazy dreams. My dream imagination is through the roof. I will say that it's nowhere nearly as intense as it was those first like 9 weeks, like where it was just like every single night I dreamed of something crazy. Now it's like every few nights, and sometimes I feel like I dreamed a lot, but I don't remember exactly what it was. And I don't know if that's just because I'm sleeping so much more, and so I sleep through it, and by the time I wake up, I'm like, I don't even know what the hell I dreamed, because I dreamt so much. But I am feeling, but like I said, I am still dreaming crazy dreams. Let's see. So yeah, sore thumbs, lower back pain, sleepy all the time, crazy dreams. And I get full faster now when I eat. I feel like I just get full faster. And I know, again, that's everything in my stomach is being pushed up. So it's a normal symptom of pregnancy. So yeah, that's really how I'm feeling. Outside of that, emotionally and mentally, I'm feeling freaking fantastic. I feel wonderful. Josh is making this pregnancy so easy for me. He cooks for me every single day, and he is just amazing. I mean, seriously, if I could cut him up and share him with people so you can know how awesome he is, I would do that. But I'm going to keep him for myself. But yeah, he's really just great and making this so much easier for me. And I love him. I love him. So yeah, I think that's really it on how I'm feeling. Like I said, I do feel fantastic. I do have another appointment in August on the 8th with my OBG, and this is actually just a regular like checkup appointment, not a sonogram appointment. And I know in my last video I talked about how kind of unimpressed I was with the appointment that we had, and just the disappointment that I felt like it was all rushed. And I think that's him. He's gonna walk by. Maybe not. Yep. Say hi. So I was feeling kind of unimpressed by the appointment, and but I am going to give her one more chance in August because, like I said, it's not a sonogram day. That was their appointment day for sonograms, and they were just so slammed. So I'm really hoping that this next time around will be a better flow, and if it's not, I've already decided, both my husband and I, he pretty much felt the exact same way that I did about the appointment, that we will find someone else. I'll probably go and make an appointment with the midwives at the other hospital if I don't feel very comfortable with her. So that's that. And I also am going to ask in August when I see her on the 8th if I can go ahead and schedule an earlier gender scan, because I think when I go, I'm already going to be like 14 or 15 weeks pregnant. So we should be able to see this, you know, to know the sex. But I don't get my anatomy scan until I am 20 weeks, and so I could wait, but I kind of don't want to wait. And if it doesn't cost too much, then I'm gonna do an early gender scan. So so yeah, I'm gonna try to schedule that. I'll let you all know if I do. And let's see what else. If you guys have any guesses on what the babies are, please let me know, because I have no clue what they are. You know, everyone talks about mother's intuition. Psh, I don't have any intuition of what they are. Josh's pretty sure that they're boys, and there are some days that I feel that they're boys, and then there's some days that I feel that they are girls. I never really have a feeling that they're one of each, so that's probably what they are, since I can't tell. But I'd be interested to see what you all think they are. And for financial purposes, I got this in the mail today from my OB office. And basically, this is how much it's going to cost us for a vaginal delivery. $4,284. This is with my insurance. And this is not even from the hospital. This is just my doctor's office bill. So, and we have to pay $1,771 by November. So yeah, that's, you know, that's just so much money, considering that I'm also going to have to pay the hospital. Anyways, I just thought I would share that because I don't know. I know it's different for a lot of people. I'm not on any sort of Medicaid coverage or anything like that for pregnancy, so I mean, it's not going to be taken care of. So that's what we're going to have to pay. I mean, I guess it could be worse. It could be worse. But yeah, so I'm going to see, you know, and I might also just, when I don't know. I just was like, what? So much money! Considering that I have to pay the office, and this is just for, and the thing that kind of irks me about this number right here is if that's the kind of treatment I'm gonna get, like rushed out of there and like acting like I'm just one of thousands, this is unacceptable. Unacceptable. You know what I mean? Anyways, so that's it. It for my vlog. Yeah, sorry this is a little long, but my vlogs tend to be that way. I'm a very wordy person, and I can't help it. So that's it. Yeah, everybody have a great day. Sorry, bye. Okay, so I figured I would also do a belly shot for you guys so you can see my belly. I'm definitely noticing a lot more changes in my belly area. Like I'm starting to, rather than just having a little pooch, I'm starting to feel it really kind of rounding out a little bit. So here goes. Let me see if I can adjust that. Stand up. But yeah, this is it. It's very strange to have this little belly going on here. But this is from the front. See, you can really see that it's starting to round out a little bit. But yeah, that's my belly. It's so weird. It's so weird. I've noticed too, whenever I sit, I usually sit with my legs pulled up sometimes, and sitting like that's very uncomfortable now. It makes me out of breath. But anyways, guys, have a great day. If you have any questions, leave your comments below, and I will answer them in my next vlog. Have a great day. Bye.